Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Runers. So we can go invincible, we've got mindlessness, and I guess it wasn't even necessary here. So that's shock. So actually all we need at this point is a fire rune. Did I just use one? I don't think I did. I might've. Unfortunately, that's all we need to make the bouncy spell. Of course, at this point I don't even need the bouncy spell until we kill the boss. And if I can't kill the boss, well, maybe it might not be worth it. Kind of hard to tell. So, first and foremost, it's much easier to get hit on intermediate bandit aces are much more shooty than they used to be. Now, we could actually go for Striker too, but that seems dumb. Now, we have to concern ourselves slightly with her, but we do have some very nice long-range spells to Whomper. And I'm hoping I can get Elemental Trident up to the point where it's got a fairly close cone of influence. Not because it's... Oh. There are, in fact, enemies in this room. I kind of forgot about that. So we have to worry about the Spark Elementals a lot. We also have to worry about the Dark Mages because they've got quite the debuff on that spell. Okay. So let's just let the long-range spell handle her. That is not as long-range as I was hoping it would be. Then again, the levels are a lot bigger than they were earlier. So we could do Gravity Collapse, Mental Mastery, Banshee Wail, or Damage Dampening. I'm going to go with Gravity Collapse. It's not that great, but it'll have to do. We're not getting the best of perks, and we're not getting health, which is a serious concern. Let's just go invincible. Oh, I'm stunned. It does piss me off a little bit that even though I may be invincible, I can still get stunned. That doesn't seem right to me. Okay. Trying to hit him from a distance. Luckily I've got some very nice long-range spells to hit him around. No health pickups, though. We might end up falling prey to the same problem that we always seem to, which is... Uh-oh. Oh, God. We might actually die in this room. That's a shit ton of... Oh, that's a necroskeleton. That's some normal skeletons. Okay, we're gonna be fine. That's a couple of hearts. Yeah, the mud golems plus a necromancer. Mud golems plus a necromancer plus a couple of hatchet zombies. That's quite possibly, unless you put the focused witch in there, that's probably the worst combo you could run into. Probably could have gone invincible. Okay, whew. Storage room. Please give me a heart. Chances are low. Kind of hoping I can get a luck boost, but not thus far. Uh-oh. That's just cruel and unusual. Okay. Okay. Journeyman speed mages actually have the nice thing of they don't have kinetic bolt, they have other stuff. Okay, so we do have burrowers which can cast sandstorm, which is a problem. But it isn't actually as big of one as you'd think. We also have magnet crawlers, which can be really dangerous, but not today. Oh. Yeah, there's Sandstorm. Okay, let's murder him. And then let's just take on the Burrower Scout. Whenever... took a little bit of damage there. Probably shouldn't have. Oh, well. We're not in the end of the... We're not gonna die here. At least it's one of those where you can kind of predict how you're gonna do in a room based on the composition after a certain point. Which is actually very encouraging. Also like the fact that most of the enemies have slower projectiles, so I can actually hit them from a ha! Wait, no, that's not what we needed. Damn. I was thinking for a second we actually had what we needed to make the room-wide nuke. But we don't. We're getting there. Unfortunately, we need some hearts. We need them stat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fireborn Voidling. Actually... Every once in a while, I say we are uniquely suited for fighting a specific type of boss. Right now, we're actually in a really good position for fighting the Fireborn Voidling. I just have to watch out for those rings. And we are taking a fair amount of damage. Like, this is still going to be extremely destructive to us. But at the same time, not going to... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to whomp him for a second. Oh, crap, that sword. Okay. Probably could have held off on the invincibility for just a little bit more. Unfortunately, the Fireborn Voidling, especially at higher difficulties, makes that stupid-ass ring thing that I don't like. Okay. That was my neck. Ow. Okay. So I've got a lot of speed runes. I'm going to buff up Dark Calling's duration. Because the farther we can get that to go, the better off we're going to be. We got Shock. Can't do much with it. We got Speed. We got Elemental Trident. Nothing. Divergent. And not much we can do. Undiscovered. I got a triple. And I prefer to get most amount of variety possible. Water, Earth, Shock. What's it give us? Ball and Chain. Large ball attached to you. Non-magical tether. A lot of damage. Longish cooldown. Longish duration. It's fascinating. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to use it. But let's wait for the cooldown to go and see what it does. If sheerly because I'm curious. So... Oh, that's the problem. So the problem with Ball and Chain, it breaks whenever you hit something with it. So it's got some really cool applications that unfortunately just aren't going to cut it for what we're trying to do here. And unfortunately, I'm also killing time just so we can have the potential of going mummy mode in the next room and clearing it out just in case we run into some serious adversity, which is entirely possible. So pop mindlessness. Let's see. And some higher level... Oh, crap. Got stuck on the other side of a busted thing. Okay, there we go. Or a breakable. Okay. Probably didn't need mummy... didn't need to wait for mummy mode. Probably could have used it, avoided a very minimal amount of damage. But at the same time, any amount of damage avoidance at this point is pretty critical. Gonna pray we get some hearts. Nope. Okay, well, we got mummy for the next room. This is what I was talking about. Oh, hey, we got another triple. Hate to die with one of these. So, scratch your noses. Yeah, creatable spells, undiscovered. What can I make? I have so many combos I can make. So, prefer to save water at this point. Air, earth, earth. What's this give us? Consuming gas. Cloud of gas around you that shrinks as it damages enemies. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's got a long cooldown. It's got a longish duration. I could see being really good for a Wrecking Ball build. But I'm not sure if it's good for us. I'm just going to operate without mindlessness for a room. This might be a terrible idea, but I would like to try it out in a functional setting. So, let's pop it. Oh, that's a lot of treants, which is both a problem and less of one. Because the thing is, those treants can be managed, unlike a lot of other types of enemies. I'm just trying to... There we go. Okay. As soon as that... Okay. I'm just trying not to piss off any of the treants, because these baby crawlers, not a problem. Okay. So the gas, conceptually is kind of cool, but functionally, it's very dangerous for what we're doing here. Let's see if I can bust that up. Still no health. Seriously, we've gone through like 10 rooms without getting any health, which mystifies me a little bit. Oh, I should have waited a little bit longer. Oh, wait. This is an event room. Portal protector. Yeah. Actually, I could probably do it. Let's just scratch our eyes a little bit. Okay. So, unfortunately, we don't have a good way of specifically targeting enemies, which is a problem. That's mindlessness, and we very well may fail this one. But we got it. Holy crap. That was hard. Crit chance. And Alacrity Mastery, Earthborn, Class Energy, Trapper. All of these are pretty worthless. I'm going to go with Earthborn purely because it's the only one that could potentially help save our lives. Okay. So we've got invincibility. 4 seconds of it. We got mindlessness. Who are we fighting here? Oh, God, that was a good choice. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we got a couple of ninjas, a lot of destructible rocks. High-ish chance of getting some kind of health rune. Oh, yeah. Somebody dropped another piece of health. Oh. 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 Okay. More entropy. I like entropy. I'm going to put it into Elemental Trickster, because if I can get that to have almost no variance, well, that'll put us in a very solid position. It looks like it's a lot of light, fire, whatever, mages. Bats, bit of a problem, bit of not. So luckily, we've got... they've got the range advantage on us, which is not something I would like to admit. But at the same time, just a singular journeyman fire mage is actually not that big of a concern. What the hell is with this game and its health-based RNG? Okay, what do we get? Has to be done. Oh, we need our triples. And honestly, I can see the writing on the wall. I was talking about this earlier at the beginning of this episode, or previous episode. But I can see the writing on the wall. Essentially, this run got sunk. Not because the build is bad. Actually, this is probably one of the better builds I've ever had. But purely because we just simply don't have enough. If that makes sense. Okay, before I use that, Runedex, creatable spells. I wish there was a slightly more streamlined process of discovering new spells. So, air... Oh, air, earth. Perfect. I'm trying to use up the runes that we don't need right now, just to make stuff that are interesting. Pin. Fires a pin that magically attaches enemies and destructibles, stunning them while they're attached. For amount of damage, cooldown can be reduced. Interesting duration. It's an interesting spell, but right now, we need some amount of survivability. And Mind Runes go into Mindlessness. Because if I can get Mindlessness to have a long duration, short cooldown, then we can get constant uptime. Kind of depends. Also kind of depends on how it initializes everything. Interesting question. Those are bats. Okay. Okay. +2 bat? Serious problem. Also, those mages over there hurt real bad. Need to make sure I don't get hit by anything. Luckily, we don't have the bats anymore. So we got that going for us. I was kind of hoping... Oh. You know what I just realized? I haven't had my autocast spells on for a while. I was wondering about that. Oh, jeez. This is one of the problems with me remapping my buttons. Oh, this is going to help. Because now nobody getting close to us... Well, people getting close to us get rebuffed again. Because they weren't earlier. Okay, now this does provide some interesting problems for me. Because we've got rumblers, we've got... I want to keep him off of me. Okay. Because he's got a spell that would effectively murder me if he can get close enough. Unfortunately, he's got the speed to get close. Let's just murder him. Okay. We get a rune. Oh, no, we don't get a rune. We get a double combiner. We're still running the low health, and I think I would have done a lot better if I'd actually remembered to turn all my spells back on. I don't know how I forgot either, considering how obnoxious Prismatic Devil is. At this point, I'm killing time to try and get my class ability back, just because I know it wastes a lot more time than I'd like, but at the same time, it does give us a significant ability to live, and I like living. So, oh shoot, this is, oh god, it's this awful one. Never mind. Let's just keep using it. I'm not entirely sure who we're running into here, but at the same time, I'm not willing to stick around to, or not stick around, I'm not willing to get close enough to really tell. Looks like it's just an Earth Hunter, which is actually really encouraging. Well, it's not just an Earth Hunter, but he's the only one still left alive. Just gotta make sure he doesn't catch up to me. But that's pretty easy with double float. Just gotta murder his face. 2 event rooms per floor, for a floor. That's odd. generally uncommon. Okay, Shrinkify. This is one that I would actually consider. Oh, jeez. It's got a semi-high chance of success. Oh! Unfortunately... Oh, please, thank you. Okay. Yeah, fairly high chance of success. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why it is... I don't even know who's left. I'm just hitting them until they're down, whatever the hell they are. Okay, there we go. Plus 5% defense, and soul rip. Oh, right. Whew. We are lucky ducks. I was completely accidental that I even triggered it. But at the same time, didn't end up impacting us nearly as badly as I thought it was going to. I was concerned, but between the quick mummying to get out of this situation, and the fact that we have very good clearing potential, I think I walked through the fire and flames just a little bit there. Now, one thing I also forgot, I just got a fire rune, which is really, really encouraging. I'm trying to hit the mystic statue without getting remotely close. Because if I can hit him from long range, that saves our bacon. Okay, speaking of long range, water, fire, shock. That's not it. I forgot what the spell was. It's definitely water, fire, something. Water, fire. No, it's not. Fire's not... one of them. Water shock. Oh, biting echoes. Water shock. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now we got this. I'm gonna get rid of Pin. It's an interesting spell. But as much as I like mindlessness, again, it's a boost. It's a seriously useful boost. But at the same time, I like the idea of having this. Just as clearing potential, just because I can... Oh, hello. Chaos Knights. I'm a little bit mystified how I managed to avoid them. Earth Hunter, everything. Seriously, between Soul Rip and just our general luck kind of turning around, we actually have a decent chance of succeeding here. Earth Hunter was not exactly ready to die, though. But yeah, this way we're going to be able to nuke the room, every room we go into. And I'm going to need to make sure I'm aimed the other direction, just so I don't accidentally piss off either of these treants. Not because they're particularly dangerous, but if I get hit in any way, shape, or form, it is going to be bad for me. Let's get through. Oh, good. Right, that doesn't actually do damage. Perfect. Okay, another room. I'm just going to start that off. Okay, so we do have the issue of those are red bones. Red bones are not my friend. Oh, there's a necromancer. I'm trying to kill the red bones just to give us a chance here. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Soul Rip, for showing up. It's not much health. But you know what? It's enough to make up for the fact that we barely get any regular heart drops along the way. Like, it's one of those where I'm totally okay with the difficulty spike, but if the game isn't going to give me hearts to make up for it, it ends up being a serious problem. Wow, that was kind of fortuitous. Unfortunately, we have a lot of knights around, which is kind of a problem. They hurt. Luckily, I actually have the speed to avoid them, generally. And they give me soul hearts, which is going to get my health back kind of... I'm not going to say quickly, but it's going to give me my health back. And that's something that I did not have earlier. Oh, man. Things are looking up for Wanderbot. Slowly. We're still probably going to make it to floor 6 and die. That just seems to be my lot in life at this point. Okay. Alright, okay. That doesn't do damage. We don't have to go through the treant room. Don't accidentally scoot through a damage zone. There's this one, but we all know that it's awful. So it's not even worth doing. Uh-oh. Shrine of Destiny. This is both bad and freakishly bad. So the problem with the Shrine of Destiny is Shrine of Destiny is extremely threatening to our general well-being. Luckily, it seems like one of the best ways to fight him is actually just by being extremely aggressive. Let's fire that off, clear the room out a little. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of Ents, which is obnoxious. But luckily, we're doing all right here. The Ents aren't that big of a deal. I was just... I think the thing is, I hate fighting the Shrine of Destiny. Oh, crap, there's a thief there. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, apparently that cleared it out. Weird. Elementalism. Okay. Did I have Prismatic Devil off? Mighta. Shit. Okay. Oh, that's the Elemental Guardian. I was wondering what that thing was. That's kind of cool. I'm not actually sure what it's going to do, but whatever. Luckily, it does not break itself on anything. Okay, let's go down. And... I'm going to go for defense. I was thinking the double combiner. But if we're lucky, we'll live long enough to get another one. So now we've got Prismatic Devil running again. And we've got both of our nukes going. Okay. Please, one of you, give me a heart. No? Damn. Okay, we got an event room, which is fortuitous. Spirit Wrangler. Not even going to bother. It's just too much of a mess. That's a shitstorm if I ever saw one. So I'm not even going to play that game. Or I guess I'm going to be forced to play it for a little while. Ow. Let's kill the bandit. No, nothing but soul hearts. There's one I'm not going to be able to retrieve. That sucks a little bit. Oh well. And I'm just going to need to make sure it doesn't give me the false impression. I could actually just go fight the boss now. Just do the deed and be done with it. That'd be dumb. Oh, interesting. Is the elemental thing actually... Oh, it's got like a longish cooldown. Interesting. At this point, I'm just waiting for my class ability to come back because I need the invincibility. Maybe not against Stone Eyes, though. I must have missed. Either that or that's mine. I have no idea if that's mine or not. Oh god, I walked right into that one. That was bad. That was bad news bears. That was real freaking bad. Also, Stone Eyes are a problem. Well, at the very least, there's our double combiner that I was talking about. Well, let's just keep our distance from the Stone Eyes and pray that he doesn't somehow hit us with crazy rock spell. Please give us a heart. Nope. Did give us some kind of regular heart. Or not a regular heart. He gave us a soul heart, which is interesting. Okay, so we get a triple combiner. Runedex. I think what I need to do is just give up the ghost and not try and conserve my invincibility. So we can do... Water, fire, earth. Yeah, that's not bad. Water, fire, earth. What's it make? Elemental Mine. Hey, I was wondering what that spell was. So, it's a good spell. Sort of. It's got a longer cooldown than I was expecting. It does a lot of damage. Huh. Not bad. But not useful for us right now. It would be great for the runner build. Maybe. Please give me a heart. No. Okay. Oh. No heart there either. Just trying to focus Witch. And, oh god, I don't want to get hit by that. My invincibility is already up. And I'm just gonna fire that off. Oh god, I don't even know what you had. I don't know if he had a soul heart or a regular heart. Those bat witches are a problem. Okay. Oh. Thank you, RNG. Gave me a heart. Yeah. Unfortunately, my performance is a little bit less than stellar. There I freaked out a little bit and just immediately used my class ability, which is a bad idea. I need to at least assess the situation and figure out the best time to use it. So, let's just be patient. And I guess I could use my class ability to run in and grab that one soul heart. That seems like a terrible, terrible freaking decision. Okay, now's a good time for it. Let's just fire that off. Okay, now we have a bunch of long-range-ish things, hellbats and stuff, but since we're clearing the room and the bandit ace is not that big of a deal. Okay. We also get a triple combiner. We're getting a lot of those. Oh, nuts. Clicked on bestiary. Creatable spells, undiscovered. Fire, air, dark. Fire, air, dark. Combine. Hellfire enchantment. Enchants an enemy or destructible with burning soul. Upon death, the victim will shoot fireballs in all directions. That's a direct target type spell. It's an interesting spell, but it's not... I mean, at this point, I'm just discovering spells for the sake of discovering them, not actually discovering them for the sake of using them in any way, shape, or form. Our build is pretty much complete, give or take. Gonna wait another couple seconds, wait for invincibility to come back. Yes, I know. I would like to get the show on the road too, but hello, we've got a light rune. One of these guys uses a light rune. A couple of them do. That one specifically. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but every little bit kind of counts, sort of. So, 3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah. I can count. I can totally count. Let's go. Let's immediately fire that off. Oh, that was bad. Okay. We got cornered by a knight. Luckily, it looks like there's some amount of health. I think I got hit by something while I was out here, but at the same time, doesn't matter that much. They both die. Give me soul hearts, give me regular hearts, all of which I am very thankful for. Wait, there's another. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's just keep going. The thing I'm noticing is I can largely just run in and nuke the room with the cross the room nuke. And it actually kind of makes up for the fact that I'm not going invulnerable, which is convenient. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have the doctor perk, and having the doctor perk at this point would save our bacon pretty solidly, but it's not the end of the world. So let's fire that off, and kind of the nice part is I can sometimes just stay extremely far away from everybody else with the hope and dream of those guys are hitting me too hard. Freaking spark elementals. Jeez, they are tenacious. That was a lot of health taken that I did not. Why is it that when they die, they immediately huck their hearts straight into the place that I can't or don't want to go? I really do wish the mummy had a shorter cooldown, or all cooldowns would just refresh whenever you cleared a room. That would make my life substantially easier, because then I wouldn't have to wait. Because, I mean, I guess it's one of those where it's like, technically there's a reward for waiting, but the punishment is waiting. And I can see that from a logical perspective, but at the same time, from a Let's Play perspective, it's not the best. But at the same time, it's kind of an investment. It's an investment of time now in favor of not getting my ass handed to me in a little bit. I'm trying to take out that portal. Thank you very much. Okay, and at this point, everybody else is a chump that's throwing boomerangs at me, of all things. Oh, that's a level 2 shock mage, which is a little bit more concerning. Oh, right. Not all of these hearts are healing. Some are cooldown reduction, which doesn't seem to affect... I honestly can't tell if it affects my class ability or not. Either way, it's not that big of a deal. So, overall, this run is actually turning around slightly. Not turning around as much as I'd like it to, but we're almost full health, which is, of course, amazing. I'm just going to escape this direction. I'd rather deal with the knight than the aqua imps for the time being. I'm stuck. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. There was a heart. So we got that going for us. We got a couple more seconds before... Perfect. I was going to say a couple more seconds before we can use our group nuke again. Fortunately, I ended up with a net loss of health there, which is a problem. I blame getting nuked. So yeah, no, Rift or Portal Protector is not worth it. So that's not the boss room. Okay. Very freaking glad I went invulnerable there. Ended up still taking some amount of damage from it all. Yep. That is a rough spell. Ow. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe should have fought the boss when I was at my hay list. Oh well. I'm gonna wait for my invulnerability to come back, probably. I'll give it about 10 seconds, because it does take a little bit for the boss to get ready. And usually you don't get walloped immediately. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be the technological one, because if it's the technological one, that puts us in a really good position. If it's not, then, I don't know. I guess I did say I was going to do it earlier. Oh, Brahms the Stormlord. Unfortunately, I get the feeling we're going to have some issues here. Luckily, I think the trick with Brahms is actually you're supposed to focus on his Stormnadoes and not get hit by the massive freaking ice balls of death and destruction. Okay, now he is vulnerable, so I can wail on him a little bit. Luckily, we are in actually a good position for fighting Brahms, purely based on we have such a long range, unlike normal. Unfortunately, oh, he's got that. Unfortunately, that storm seems to have particles in it, which is a problem. At least those big ol' ice balls don't take that much. Or don't, well, okay. The big ol' ice balls are easy to dodge. But he's got that nuke. And I've got to avoid all of the other stuff. We're making it. I'm glad I have such a long range for this one, because it's making my life substantially easier. Oh, don't want to get close to that. Let's take out his Stormnadoes, because, yeah, trick with Brahms, take out his Stormnadoes first. Stormnadoes are the source of his power. We might actually do this. I'm going to fire the nuke off. I'll just hit him from there. It's currently, oh, he's pulling me in. It's not appreciated. Okay, at this point, we got him. We got him. I can't believe it, but we got him. Okay. I could go with floating level 3. But I think I'm going to go with battle hardened. Okay, so we get a triple, and we get 2 health pickups. What can I make? This is the farthest we've ever made it. This is good. Hey, all 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam, what's it make us? Whisking Winds. Gust a wind that has a pushing force in its wake. Looks like it does an amount of damage. What's the range on it? The duration is a second. Cooldown, wind size, force. It's got some interesting effects to it. I'm not going to use it to... Actually, I might as well put it here. We might as well have it in our bar. And let's go down the floor. We're still alive. 5% damage. Seriously, we're still alive. That, to me, that is an accomplishment in and of itself. I feel like it should just give me a butt ton of health on boss floors. Just to give me a fighting chance. And let me guess what I'm... Or immediately after them at the very least. Screw you, game. Screw you sometimes. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next episode of Runeers, where we will give it a shot to get to the end boss. God, if I did, I'm not entirely sure how I'd react. Either way, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.